Alright guys, what's up? DJ Necessity back again with another gig log, and this time I am out about an hour and 15 minutes, hour and a half outside of Great Falls in a place called Arrow Peak Lodge. And I've heard about this place before. It's really popular for weddings, but I've never actually been here to do a wedding, and it's different. It's definitely, I had to take a bunch of gravel roads to get here. Once I got here, it was raining and not looking so nice. Of course, the wedding's outdoors. And then I was like, okay, how do I get my car to where I need to drop my equipment off? And they were like, oh, just drive right across the creek. And so I come look at it, and let me show you guys what I see. So that was the creek they wanted me to drive my 4Runner over, which, I mean, it has 4-wheel drive, but it's not meant for that kind of stuff. So what we had to do was get one of the guys with a big pickup truck. He had to drive back through the creek. He threw all my gear in the back of his truck, and then he hauled it over there for me. But so that was pretty interesting. Definitely a first for me. Right now, guys, they're still setting stuff up, so literally building things. Like they have chainsaws out there, building decorations, building dance floors. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, I've never seen so much sort of handmade stuff as part of a wedding. So the silver lining on the whole story is the sun is out. It's starting to look beautiful out. Everybody is starting to get all those little projects wrapped up. So when I first got here, I was like, man, they're never gonna finish this on time. But it's starting to look pretty good over there. And as the night goes on, of course, I'll show you guys some footage of the tent, the decorations, where they get married, and where the reception's gonna be. So, so far, pretty interesting start, and I'll keep you guys posted. Stick around. Real quick, guys, I forgot to mention that this is actually a night wedding. So usually most of my weddings get kicked off around 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and then they go to about 11. Well, this one isn't actually getting started until about 7:38. They're gonna do dinner first. Then they're gonna have their ceremony at about 9:30, 10 when the sun is going down. It's summertime here in Montana, so the sun stays out pretty late, but they're gonna start that around the time of dusk, and after the ceremony, then they're gonna party, and they're gonna party pretty late, probably until about midnight, 1 o'clock. I'll be out here. So pretty interesting, definitely different. Never have done a night wedding before, so it should be pretty cool. But that's it for now. I'll be back. So this gig just goes to show that you never know what you're going to be walking into. Now, it had lots of challenges, including having to get my equipment across the creek. Also, you know, I walked in and there were a lot of projects still not finished as far as getting set up and actual ready for the wedding, whether it came down to them creating decorations with chainsaws, or even just setting up chairs and other decorations, building a dance floor. All that stuff was not done when I got there. So that made me worry a little bit. But despite all these challenges, everything worked out just great. The people were super, super nice. And I gotta say, that night portion of the wedding, you know, like I said, it was my first night wedding, actually was kind of cool. It was sort of romantic. So good group of people. I had a blast, and it all worked out. So another gig in the books, and we'll see you on the next one.